Hey, it's Julia, and welcome to Beautiful Home Design Ideas. If you love opening your home to friends and family in the fall, then you already know that the dining room can become so much more than just a place to eat. It can set the mood for the entire evening. And today I want to show you how to create a dining room that feels warm, elegant, inviting, and genuinely special for fall hosting in 2026. But we're not going to simply put pumpkins on the table and call it decorating. Instead, I'm going to focus on the details that actually make a dining space feel elevated. The combination of natural materials, beautiful textiles, layered lighting, seasonal color, tableware, and thoughtful styling. Because to me, a gorgeous dining room isn't about having the most decorations, it's about creating an atmosphere people remember. Before I add a single pumpkin or fall arrangement, I like to decide how I want the room to feel. For a fall dinner, I want warmth without heaviness, elegance without formality, and comfort without clutter. That's why I usually begin with a restrained palette. Think cream, taupe, camel, walnut, muted rust, cinnamon, burgundy, olive, moss, and perhaps a touch of deep navy or charcoal for contrast. The trick is not to use all of these colors equally. Choose one dominant neutral, 2 or 3 supporting colors, and then one deeper accent. For example, an ivory room can become incredibly sophisticated with walnut wood, olive textiles, and small touches of burgundy. This creates depth without making the dining room look overly themed. And this is one of the easiest ways to make seasonal decorating feel more expensive. Let the architecture and existing furniture remain the foundation, and allow the fall colors to appear mostly through things that are easy to change. Curtains, napkins, cushions, flowers, runners, and small accessories can completely transform the atmosphere without requiring a new dining set. Once the overall mood is established, I turn my attention to the table. And I think the biggest mistake here is trying to make the centerpiece do absolutely everything. A beautiful table needs a focal point, but it also needs space. Your guests should be able to see one another across the table. They should have room for plates, glasses, serving dishes, and most importantly, their own hands. So instead of one enormous arrangement, I love creating a low, elongated centerpiece. A linen runner can become the visual foundation. Then I might add a large ceramic vase with autumn branches, surrounded by smaller vessels, candles, and a few seasonal elements. The composition should feel organic rather than perfectly symmetrical. I also like repeating shapes and materials. If the centerpiece contains ceramic, repeat ceramic somewhere else. If you're using brass candle holders, perhaps introduce a subtle brass detail in the place settings. These repetitions create visual harmony. And here's a useful designer trick. Don't place every object at exactly the same height. A tall branch, a medium vase, a low bowl, and small candle holders create rhythm and make the table much more interesting to look at. Fall is the perfect season to introduce velvet because it immediately adds depth and softness. But velvet doesn't have to mean an entire room of heavy furniture. Sometimes 1 or 2 carefully chosen pieces are enough. A pair of velvet dining chairs can create a beautiful focal point, or you could introduce velvet through a small bench cushion, decorative pillows in an adjacent sitting area, or even ribbon wrapped around a floral arrangement. I especially love deep olive, burgundy, chocolate, navy, and muted rust velvet. Against cream linen and natural wood, these colors look incredibly sophisticated. And this is where mixing textures becomes important. Velvet feels rich and smooth, linen feels relaxed, wood feels grounded, crystal adds sparkle, ceramic brings an organic quality. When you combine all five, the room feels layered rather than decorated. That distinction matters. A room that is simply decorated tells you what season it is. A layered room makes you want to stay there. Now let's add something that can instantly make a fall dinner feel more special: crystal. Crystal works beautifully with autumn materials because it creates contrast. Imagine a rustic wooden table with a chunky linen runner, natural ceramic vases, dried branches, and then beautiful crystal glasses catching the light. That contrast is what makes the table feel elevated. You don't need expensive antique crystal. Even simple clear glassware with a beautiful silhouette can create the effect. I also love using crystal or cut glass candle holders. When candlelight moves through the glass, you get tiny reflections across the table, and suddenly the entire room feels more intimate. This is a perfect example of why luxury is often about contrast rather than cost. Something rough next to something polished, something matte next to something reflective, something casual next to something elegant. That tension makes an interior visually interesting. If you want the dining room to feel cozy rather than formal, textiles are your best friend. I love starting with linen because it has that beautiful, slightly imperfect texture. A completely crisp, perfectly pressed table can sometimes feel too formal. A softly rumpled linen runner feels much more welcoming. Then add cloth napkins in a deeper autumn color. Rust, cinnamon, olive, burgundy, or even deep navy can work beautifully. You can also introduce texture through woven placemats, upholstered dining chairs, a runner, and a large rug underneath the table. And don't forget the windows. Floor-length curtains can completely change the character of a dining room. Soft linen or cotton panels make the room feel finished and help frame the view outside. They also soften the acoustics, which is something we don't usually think about when decorating. A room with hard floors, bare windows, and a completely empty table can feel surprisingly cold. Add fabric, and suddenly the same room feels intimate. A beautiful dining room can look completely different once the sun goes down, and this is where I think lighting deserves much more attention. Instead of relying on one overhead fixture, I like to create several layers. The pendant or chandelier provides the main source. Then add candles on the table. A table lamp on a nearby console can create another pool of light. And if you have a fireplace or nearby living area, let that glow become part of the composition. The goal is not maximum brightness, it's visual depth. When the room has different levels of light, it feels intimate and sophisticated. And one practical tip: make sure your chandelier isn't so bright that it flattens the entire table. For dinner, softer light is often much more flattering. You want guests to notice the glow of the candles, the sparkle of the crystal, and the One of my favorite tricks for hosting is to decorate beyond the dining table. If the dining room opens into a living room, entryway, or kitchen, carry one or two colors through the adjoining spaces. Maybe the olive from your dining napkins appears in a living room pillow. Maybe the burgundy from the centerpiece appears in a small vase. Maybe the same wood tone appears on a console. This repetition makes the entire home feel intentional, but don't copy everything. The rooms should coordinate, not match. I also like adding small details that make guests feel comfortable. A soft throw over a nearby chair, a basket with extra blankets, a beautiful water carafe, a small bowl of seasonal fruit. These things aren't purely decorative. They make the space functional, and that's a big part of good design. The room should look beautiful because it works beautifully. Finally, I always like to add one detail that guests don't expect. Maybe it's a beautiful floral arrangement using unusual autumn branches. Maybe it's colored glassware. Maybe it's a small handwritten place card. Maybe it's a vintage serving piece you found at an antique shop. Or perhaps it's a beautiful dessert served on a cake stand in the center of the table. It doesn't have to be expensive. It just needs to feel intentional, because when every element is predictable, the room can become forgettable. But one unexpected detail gives the space personality, and that's really what I want from a dining room in fall. Not perfection, personality. I want people to walk in and immediately feel that something special is about to happen. So, if you're preparing your dining room for fall hosting this year, here's the formula I would keep in mind. Start with a sophisticated color palette. Layer natural materials with luxurious textures. Use linen to soften the room, velvet to add depth, and crystal to introduce sparkle. Bring in autumn branches instead of relying on too many seasonal decorations. Add a beautiful rug over the wooden floor. Frame the windows with full-length curtains. Create a centerpiece that allows conversation. And most importantly, design the room for the people who will actually sit around the table. Because the most beautiful dining room isn't the one with the most decorations. It's the one where everything feels intentional, where the lighting is flattering, the chairs are comfortable, the table feels inviting, and every little detail contributes to the experience. For me, that's the real meaning of elevated fall hosting. You don't need a perfect home. You need a home that makes people want to stay a little longer. And if you can create that feeling, you've already done the most important part of decorating. Thanks for spending this time with me, and I hope these ideas inspire you to make your dining room feel especially beautiful this fall. I'll see you in the next video here on Beautiful Home Design Ideas.